Good day, welcome to Multinet Design and the continuation of our shopping plaza that we are working on. So in the last episode we were able to bring out this plan concept. So here today we want to start putting the demarcation and start showing the individual shop and every activity that is going to be taking place from this one. So let's start. So here now we want to do by creating shop individually. So by the grid line of the site we were able to make a clear references. So let me just like get the dimension. So I imagine that we are having 88 meter, which is okay for the orientation of all those things. So what we do here is that from this one, so we are going to like define it. So I'm going to take this one from here. I'm going to say I'm going to click here, bring it down. Good. So I'm going to stop like here. This is a perfect position for me. So I'm going to get this shelf done in this way. So the next is that I will connect this one as well to this. So where we connected. Then the next one I do is that I will have to follow the grid pattern to break down all this. So now this is just a site, a discrete that I used to define the site, but different, categorically different from the way later I want to be analyzing all those space, because later we still divide within the grid, still divide the grid. So that is what I'm going to do. So for now, I want to maintain the concept category. So I have done this one. So here I have a big shop, which is going to be a large shop area. So these are the kind of place that boutique can rent and make use of. So I'm going to get this one like this in this position. So the next is that I have let me say I want to have shop office. So I'm going to get like shop part from here. Okay, so from here now I want to create another one. So I'm going to divide this one into two. Okay, from here let me say so I'm just going to let every shop have their own. Okay, from here now I have this in place, I have this in place, I have this in place, and I have this in place. So you can imagine that I have already divided everything into their place. So now later work on this one to get things right for all these areas that are more larger. So I'll be able to coordinate. So one thing I want to do next is that I want to divide this part into two. Okay, and you have to break it down into two. So the point is this: I'm going to remove the grid center for this. So let's say this is gone. So I'm going to do something here. We're breaking this into two again. I'm going to break this one. So this is where I'm supposed to use between two bits. For control set, cancel, control set. So I'll just like break this into two and then break this one. So what I've done here is that I will take this off and then remove this entirely and take this off. So what I want to do is I want to create an entrance, something entrance here. So let the entrance be here, let the entrance. So I'm going to have entrance there. So when I have the entrance there, so what else do I need to do? I will now work on certain orientation so that we get a lot of things together, so that we project that in space. So what I've done here is that I will just let me quickly go to some level of technicality. So like this place now, I want to have a two kind of design here. So I will mirror this aspect. So let me just say mirror. Okay, good. So I will remove this one, then remove the middle one. So what I do here is that this one is too big for me, so I will just say, let's say offset 3000 without copy. 3000 is much. Let me say use 2000 without copy. Don't copy. Offset without copy. Use same thing here as well. Offset without copy. So my distance here will design what I want to use it for. Okay, so I have this one now. I will now break this into into parts. So break this one into two, then you like trim this one and trim this one. So you see that I'm getting what I want to bring out, so I'm going to remove this as well. So this is a place. Now I need to do something here first, so I'm going to bring doors. Let's say door. So I'm going to get a double door. So double door is going to be here. So I'm going to have the door here. I will change the details here like 21. So I'm going to give it to 1500, more bigger. So click OK. So now set it here. We'll put another one here. So I'm going to have shop here, and at the same time I'm having it within here. So it's going to be double way door. Okay, so I'm going to reorientate most of them. So I'm going to have door here, have door here. So door here is going to be here, and then some other door at this back, or let me just say, okay, just let's have door here, double door, and double door, and double door, and double door. Okay, so this one too, I'm going to leave it like this. They have their own purpose. So this one I will still work on them to develop. So let's just do what we need to do. So now what we do here is that we try to put an update. So here we say shop 1, 2 shops. So I'm going to increase the size so that I will have the annotate being rectified. So click here and say tab the size. So I will just like giving it to 5. Then I will change this what I like doing most. So I like the just techniques, just start techniques. So you say okay. So this is the shop I have here. I can increase it a little bit because the letter is small for me. So I'm going to increase it to 7. Good. So from here now I dropping it around. So I'm having shops, and I'm putting shops. Yet I'm getting shops, so another shops, so like that. So I have most of them in place, so just annotate them so that they will have their space defined. So this is what I need to get here. So the plan for me now, this is what I have here as a plan. So for the purpose of whatsoever that will be going on within this place, this is just a circulation. So let me just represent it with something before I proceed. So I'm going to click here and I say detail line. I'm going to have just like this for people to. So now what I will do, I will still maintain that by doing offset. So I will say 500. Good. So this one now serves as a, it's going to be for sitting purpose. So if you have entered shopping, like shopping mall, things like that, you're going to see something like this in the place, so people can just sit down, do a lot of selfie together and things like that. So that's what we do. So here now I'm going to like bring this door. So bring here, I need to get a main entrance here. So I have an entrance and I have an entrance. So that is one. So you have this entrance here. So this is the main entrance, and then I just to have entrance here as well, because this one is going to come from access it from outside, not from within. So that is it. Then I'm going to have this one too here. I'm still going to work on this big shop, so there's still work in progress on it. So this is what we have here now, that I already defined this small space for our use. So now I need to work on, I need to have a convenience where people can use the toilet or something like that. So I'm going to use part of the shop to do whatsoever I want to do at that position. So this is the kind of place I'm going to use to work that out. And what I do is that I'm going to use this position. So let me say click and say, so from here I will divide into two. So this is the portion that is going to be useful for me. So what am I going to do? I will break this one into parts. So because I don't want that, it's not going to be straight up. So I will do this one by saying just good. So I've broken this one into parts. So what I need to do next is that I will just click here, bring this line within. Good. So the entrance are here. This is the part 2. So here I will go just drag this. So how am I going to access this one? Is going to be different. So I'm going to do it from this grid in here like this. Then I will drag this one down. So it's still design. So any other thing that you do, you may later make adjustment for it. So here I'm going to call this one, copy here, and I'll call it confidence. Sorry. Confidence. So this is just a place where the toilet and every other thing is going to be. So we'll come back later to detail this out. So these are the positions. So I'm going to get this one and have it as a little office. I'm very sure, but now this one is going to be like office for this position. Okay, I think so this is it. So at this level now, what we do here is that we put I'm going to call it. So I'm going to demarcate this aspect as well by using the same normal. So let me just like doing this. So I will draw this one down. Good. So I'm going to use this one as part of the criteria. I will call this one cafe. Yes. So let's cafe be here. So it's the last portion of area to do that. So as I'm done with this, so here now I can now use this one as a restaurant. Onto here, I will call this restaurant. Good. So this one will serve as a restaurant. So every other thing we want to do here, we are going to break it into two and work on that. So you can imagine that the plan are coming out little by little. So you want to make sure that you have the shadows can be increased or expand. So for now, this is what we have. Now if we want to just like doing something like changing the color, we want to work on that, we'll do that one in a later date. But just what we want to do here is to give the space for the ground floor plan and see how far the whole thing goes. So for now, I can decide to hide these categories of, I don't want them again, so that the plan will be feasible and the whole thing will be like the way we are saying it. So as I've done with this one now, so I can't leave this shop in this way. So I just like, let me just create some space for it. So what I need to do, just copy all this so that the graphics will be meaningful a little bit. So just copy this and paste it like that. So we keep doing that. So let the shop just have from graphics menu. Understand? So before we later come, where we develop everything conveniently. So for this, I think you have gotten the orientation of the ground floor plan and the way the whole things look like. So at the end of everything, we will detail everything on the ground floor plan before we proceed to the next one. So thanks for watching. We'll see you.